Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick chat. Today on the quick chat, I want to talk to you guys about Miss Candiace Dillard of Real Housewives of Potomac and a few of the ladies over at Love and Marriage DC. Okay, for those of you guys that do not know, Love and Marriage DC is going to be dropping in January. Okay, I'm going to check it out. Can't say that I'm super excited, but I'm definitely going to see what the season is giving. Okay, understand that Monique Samuels will not be on the show as she made an announcement that she and her husband Chris Samuels will not be returning to Love and Marriage DC. She said that it was contract issues, honey. I honestly couldn't tell you which one or what it was. Okay, now understand with Love and Marriage DC, we are getting two new individuals to be a part of the show. Not individuals, but a new couple that happens to be engaged by the name of Clifton and Joy. Some of us may be familiar with the both of them by way of Ready to Love. So somehow they secured a spot on Love and Marriage DC because they were a part of Love and Marriage DC, the Potomac version or whatnot. I don't know. It was earlier this year, but I'm not sure which season it was, but it was definitely earlier this year. Okay. Now, as we speak on Ready to Love, understand that they are bringing back another show of Ready to Love. Ready to Love Miami will be featured this January on the OWN network. So it will be returning. Okay. The trailer kind of looked interesting, but you just could never really tell. Okay. Because once you get into the season, it can be bland at times. I have to be honest. But understand that they are on their way back. But I'm not going to talk your head off about Ready to Love because I know that's not why we're here. We are here to talk about Candiace Dillard and the ladies of Love and Marriage DC, which happens to be Ashley Silva and Irena Tyler. Okay, now Candiace Dillard ended up having a Christmas party recently. I believe it was like an ugly sweater party, Christmas party, whatever. Okay. She ended up having this party where she invited a host of individuals. Okay. And some of the people she invited ended up being Ashley Silva and Irena Tyler. And I just want to show you guys some of the images of the crew. Okay. Everybody's hanging out. So they have their fam. They're having a great time. Okay. You can see Ashley, Irena, Candiace, and Irena's husband, Jamie, in the first photo. You see Irena and Jamie in the second photo, and then you see Irena as well as Miss Candiace in the last photo, okay? So once we learn about that, about these individuals, coming out to the party, somebody got over onto Twitter and they had some things to say. Now, y'all know Monique Samuels was a part of Love and Marriage DC. We know that she was a part of the show and she decided to not be on the show, but we also know that she was on Real Housewives of Potomac. We also know that Candiace and Monique don't really get along to this day or whatever, okay, based on the altercation that happened in between them. So somebody reposted. First of all, TV Deets put up the images of these different franchise, cast members being all together. So TV Deets reposted this on Twitter. So it resulted in somebody coming to the front because they had some things to say themselves about this, okay? TV Deets, it says, it looks like Sharice and Jacqueline were the only two from Real Housewives of Potomac who made it to Candiace's ugly sweater party. And then, goes on to speak on Ashley, Irena, and Jamie from Love and Marriage DC were also there, right? So then this person comes and says, I cannot imagine going to a party thrown by a person that my friend beat up on a TV show that fired her. Okay. And that's how I know Monique has zero friends. Nobody likes that lady. Ashley and Irena are hugged up with Candiace like they don't even know Monique. Okay. So once this post came out, it definitely caused for Miss Ashley to come to the front. And she definitely wanted to address what was being said. So this is what Ashley had to say. Ashley says, I have known Candiace and Chris for years, okay? The same way I was at their house, they've been to mine. I met Monique at the Bassett's anniversary party years ago. When filming Love and Marriage DC, I told Monique that I wasn't choosing between them, but it wasn't aired. But y'all know everything, right? Wow. Okay, so that's good to know. Interesting to know. So first of all, Monique met the Silvas through the Bassett's. I'm glad Ashley came to the front to clear up some things. Okay, and then she also told her, Monique, on Love and Marriage DC, that she's not going to choose between both of the ladies. Now, my question becomes this. What was happening in the scene to cause y'all to even bring up Miss Candiace? Only for the show to get prepared to air and Monique make sure to say, or I won't say make sure to say, but it was very clear that she kept referencing Real Housewives of Potomac as that other show. So she didn't want that other show to intrude on what she was doing with this new show. So I'm like, is that y'all wanted to make sure that y'all have a clear understanding or promote Monique as just Love and Marriage DC, which is why y'all probably cut that particular scene out, showing that Candiace had an ally on this show and how that person wasn't going to choose between the both of them. Could that be it? Or maybe since Candiace not on the show, why leave that footage in? Considering the fact she ain't on the show. So why put that in there? She ain't here. She on a whole other show. Let's not and say we did, okay? So that's what ended up happening, okay? Miss Ashley came to the front to address those two things. I met this lady years ago by way of the Basses, and I also told this lady I'm not choosing between the both of them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between y'all. But why would you even feel the need to address that and say that? What was the questions? Did she ask you to choose? What was it? Well, Miss Candiace also came and she decided to respond to that tweet that Ashley posted. She says, there are facts. In other news, Bish, why am I still looking at your car? Okay, so basically she's confirming that, yeah, y'all met by way of me. So what the hell you look like not being cool with me when y'all met by way of me? What? So there's that. Now, it took some time, but Miss Irena Tyler also came out and came to the front, and she also had some things to say regarding the mess, okay? And this is what Miss Irena Tyler had to say. So Irena says this, it's sad and crazy as that people have something to say about us going to a party and being invited by people that we are still cool with. We also went last year before Love and Marriage DC. We all live in the same area, literally 10 minutes away from each other. Like, grow the up and shut the up. Sheesh. Wow. Well, there you have it. She says these are people that they are still cool with. So they're going to do what they want to do. I do wonder. Are you guys still cool with Monique now that she's decided to take a step back from the show? I would hope her making the best decision for her family didn't really affect the relationship that you guys have. But I do wonder, if you guys are, still in communication with Monique, if things are still going well over there on that end, are you guys going to miss her or anything like that, Don't hate me for wondering, but just wondering, okay? So it looks like we learned some new things, okay? I just wanted to come to you guys real quick and give you a quick little update when it comes to Real Housewives of Potomac and a little bit of Love and Marriage DC, okay? I'm Jamie, that's me. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I will catch you guys in the next one.